Yeah. You better get that real music. Action movie music. G.I. Joe, all your hoes, you know what I'm saying? Easy.
Let's get it. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Rizil, and I'm back on the channel with another reaction. And today we're gonna be doing a comedy reaction. Honestly speaking, after I uploaded yesterday's three-part beef analysis of the Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly beef and diss tracks and all that shit, I wanted to take a break today to rest because I'm traveling tomorrow, but I'm in the mood to put in some extra work. I've been very productive today. So let's get straight to it. This is George Carlin, The American Dream. If it works out, you'll see it uploaded and you can enjoy this reaction. And if it doesn't, I'll see you tomorrow if I can, through the madness of preparing, summon up the effort to upload something for y'all, right? So let's just get straight to it.
The only true lasting American value that's left, buying things. Buying things. People spending money they don't have on things they don't need. Money they don't have on things they don't need. So they can max out their credit cards and spend the rest of their lives paying 18% interest on something that costs $12.50. And they didn't like it when they got it home anyway. Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, and you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They say we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. You say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there, it's physics. Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education! Politicians know that word, they use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start? Left behind? Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The big, the wealthy, the real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. They're irrelevant. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything.
And before he continues, yeah, that is true. Even like presidents, bro. Like even in Kenya and a lot of like circles, when you really discuss politics, some people will be voting for someone with the hope that he'll do something, but for the rest, it's not a giving up thing. It's more of the fact that they know that the guy who's there, one, who says he's even interested in what we want, and two, he has people behind him that put him in that position in the first place for their own interests. It's like that last season of House of Cards, or even like in between seasons and whatnot, when you see like Francis Underwood and all the way to Claire, they always have someone that, I don't know, helped them with this and that and was linked to them, and they promised them to do this and that when they got to power, and now they come to collect the debt like the Reaper. You know what I'm saying? It's, hey man, it's like the person you put there, you expect them to be the big boss, but they're not even the big boss. The big boss is the people behind them in the back scenes that you don't even know, or you didn't even vote for, or you don't even care about, and you might not even like. You know what I'm saying? That's why politics is a tricky thing, especially in terms of voting. I don't take this as an insult, any president or whatever, but hey, voters, you gotta vote for the right puppet, man. You gotta vote for the right puppet. That's it. You gotta vote for the right puppet. There's no outright president that can do like that has out. There's no president out there I feel that has like outright power, except for maybe dictators and like monarchs with like strong like what you call with a strong hold over their country and the power and the decisions made, dog. And even them, they gotta appease some people here and there, no matter how dictatorial or autocratic they are with their leadership style, you know. So aside from them, the rest of us, we gotta vote for the right puppet, guys. You really gotta look into the shit that you're doing while you're voting. But let's continue.
Thing. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media news, all the big media companies. So they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Yeah. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. You know something? They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money.
God damn, bro. Who is this guy? Who is this guy, bro? Jeez.
They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. By the way, it's the same big club they used to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Man. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Woo! Hey! 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 Americans who are watching this, bro, it's not just you guys. I think you've seen in the past, like, videos, even in the comment section, we've sort of come to the conclusion that it's not just one place and everyone from around the world is pretty much going through the same thing in terms of certain issues, if not a multitude of issues. And this thing over here that he just said, it's true not just in America. I can say it's true in South Africa, and I can say it's true here in Kenya, where I'm born. You know what I'm saying? Or where I was born. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you see when in terms of voting for people, like in terms of politics, in terms of throwing your support behind something, you will usually see the more undying and honest love and support from mostly the uneducated. And people that fall for the politics within like their own religious beliefs or within whatever beliefs they have in them, instead of truly looking at politics logically. And logically speaking, a lot of people will vote for this person and that person, thinking that they are the last hope and the final choice to making everything okay. And it usually does not go that way. Usually, the person gets into power, They give you one of the things that you ask for. They make a little bit of headway with the other stuff, and then the multitude of stuff that they promised, they don't give you fuck all. Most of their time is spent attending to the people that put them there in the first place. It's the truth. It's not something so big. It's just that people, hey bro, people are so stuck in their own fantasy world that they don't even see this, bro. I told my uncle this last time. I was here when Kenyan elections started, and my uncle was trying to force the whole family to go and vote. His family, and then ask the nephews and everyone. He's trying to force us to go vote. It is your citizen responsibility or whatever to vote, to vote, to vote. But he's trying to force us to go vote, to vote for another guy that he wants, that the whole family, his whole side of the family, is voting for. That whole side of the family is voting for as per what they want. And it's like, bro, how do I explain to this guy that it's not even just about what you want that, like, I might not even agree with, but it's the fact that despite what you want, that is the reason as to why you're forcing everyone to go and vote with you, and everyone must, I'm teaching you to be responsible and vote. When you get that guy in, he might not even do, he's definitely not going to do what you want. And even when he does do what you want, it's a fucking miracle. And it's only maybe 20% you'll be lucky. It takes revolution for shit to actually happen. It takes for a nation to be in a strenuous situation, honestly speaking. A strenuous situation that forces people to come together. It's no different than racism and tribalism and everything, where we will all hate each other, guys. I swear, we will all hate each other. But as so many people say, let fucking aliens come down here and try anything. We'll shake hands and kiss each other immediately. It takes strenuous situations for people to actually be honest with you with the simplest things, even in life. Forget politics, forget power. Even in life, it takes very, very stressful and strenuous situations for people to finally actually be honest with you and actually put the work in for you and with you to get towards a goal that gives everyone the paradise or the victory that they are looking for. How do you think nations became great nations in the first place? They were in dire situations, even in the Middle East, dire situations. However you want to see how they came to be how they are, even China, they came to be. They were in dire situations and they said, fuck it, no matter what, let's come together, let's do it, and then they got to where they needed to. As soon as people get to where they needed to, fuck you, we're going to do what is in our best interest and what keeps us in power and what keeps the ball rolling in our direction. And I never really got it because it's like, bro, you're not even taking this money home. I don't even understand the billionaire thing. We are raised to think that we must all strive to be billionaires, right? I'm sorry for going on this rant. We are raised to believe that we must all go on to be billionaires. And we must strive for it, and it's such an amazing fucking thing. But honestly speaking, you don't even need to be a billionaire. You don't even need to be a millionaire. You just need, maybe like in terms of like living like a lifestyle that's maybe enjoyable and adventurous, be up in the upper six figures or middle six figures in terms of like really feeling like you accomplished something, and then live a simple life, go on holiday here and there, engage in activities, and you'll be fucking fine. But this thing that programs us in the media, and the media even pushes other people that are programmed to help program us, forces us to get stressed and go after things that we're not even going to take to our fucking graves, and it's not even going to matter. What fucking legacy, what fucking image in the first place are you so proud of in the first place? What image? What, oh, they must remember me. You're not even going to be fucking here. And even if you're in heaven watching them remember you, you can't go down and enjoy the fruits of your labor. People don't even remember you 24 hours a day, bro. They just mention you in passing. Do you know how many people are remembering? Some greats that you know that are great to you are fuck all to everyone else. Get your shit together, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications. I'm sorry for going on this rant, and wish me good luck. Next week is going to be a little bit stressful. I'm going for army recruitment, so we'll see if it works out. I'm about to outrun outfight and out hustle a bunch of dudes, bro. Thank you for joining me, guys. You take care.
Take off the drip, I guess I'm out of fashion. I'm coming in for a landing, bringing the bag in. Enter the dragon and you can imagine I'm finna tap in. Slap of the hand on the beat is a tagging. Frodo your baggins, egging me on and I'm